first noble truth is there is suffering. And if you look at the way it's phrased, the way it's written, the realization that there is suffering, which is obvious for most of people, there is suffering. It doesn't say you are suffering, right? It's impersonal already in the phrasing, because the Buddha said, okay, yeah, beings are suffering. Yeah. No, he said there is suffering. So he took really care not to put any personal aspect in that. All right. There is suffering and it's impersonal, the three characteristics of existence. All right. Even suffering is not yours. So there is suffering. Then, second noble truth. That's the origin of suffering. And he announced the three roots of suffering. So, craving for sensual pleasures, craving for existence, craving for non-existence. Then he said that if you uproot that craving, then suffering will end. If the roots of sufferings are uprooted, okay, as a consequence, let's say, suffering ends. So we can think, okay, so I'm suffering. If I know the craving, then if I know the craving, realize it, then I would stop suffering. All right. But the Buddha didn't say that. He didn't say, okay, it's not just by knowing intellectually about it that you can actually uproot craving. He said that there is a way out. There is a way actually to uproot. The origin of sufferings. And he didn't say, okay, you just have to think about it, or he said there is this way is the Noble Eightfold Path. And this is right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So those 8 aspects has to be developed. Right view, I've never talked really about it so far, right? Right view. Maybe we will go to the 64 wrong views. We'll see. I have to have a look on that. So right view is that, because we have the tendency to say, okay, this I've understood, yeah, the origin of suffering, and then you try to make your own recipe, right? To make your own sauce of the teachings. Okay, let's meditate a bit. But no, there are really 8 pillars that has to be developed. And right view is in that. Right speech is in that. Right intention is in the Noble Eightfold Path. Right concentration, right mindfulness, right? Because in this, the way we live, actually, it's so much, it's consumerism. So we buy some formula. We buy some formula. Okay, so even in online classes, we just choose what we like, right? And we have this package, and maybe this package, or this package is more advantageous. I have more classes, or this one I do not like. Well, I won't do it. But those 4, I like those models, so I will do that. So with the Noble Eightfold Path, maybe we do the same, right? Okay, right view, step, right speech, yeah, I can try. Right effort, well, it will depend on my mood, on my energy. Then right edge. right concentration, or I cannot concentrate that much, or it's too difficult for me. All right, I will keep right mindfulness, right livelihood, and right speech. Okay, 3 models over 8, reduced price, and then I will go for it. Every one of the 8 aspects has to be developed. So you see that it's not only about willing to get rid of the cravings, right? There is really, what I wanted to say is that there is really a path or a method to do that. And we cannot choose what we like and what we do not like in that. Every aspect has to be developed.